My name's Brett.
I'm Jenni.
Levi, Maya, Norah, and Sarah.
We are moving to Paradise because we love Paradise. I'm from Paradise. My family is not. And we just felt the best way to help the town was to bring business, and the best way to do that was to live here. My favorite memory of Paradise is probably, well, there's two things. The flumes, which hands down, everyone knows that. My second favorite memory is my oldest brother got really sick with cancer, and a huge group of men supported him and all shaved their heads when he was going through chemo. And the whole community also raised a lot of money for him to support his treatments.
I'm looking forward to a pool. I'm looking forward to our pool and being closer to our family and more friends. I'm looking forward to our pool and to being closer to friends. About it being clean and that we can go in it.
Oh, okay.
The pool, yes. I'm looking forward to just being part of a community. It's new. Well, it's not new, but it's like gonna feel new to me because I've never lived here before, and a lot of people have left, so it's kind of empty. So I get to be part of like the start. Yeah, so just kind of being there from the beginning, getting to meet people, meet some new friends. So yeah. The rebuild process has been slow, but I don't know if it's normal or not because we've never gone through this process before. We've only purchased houses that have been there, so the whole swing of things of actually finding a piece of land, of getting it surveyed, getting architect plans drawn up, getting engineers coming to look at the layout. It's a lot, and there's a lot of pieces. It seems like it's going slow, but we're told it's normal speed, but
It's expensive. I think everyone knows that up front, but it's also, it's neighbors helping neighbors, I would say. People just want to help us. When we got here, there were things in our trailer for the kids. Our neighbors behind us, they have a bathroom we can use at all times and give my kids snacks, and have let us use their dump trailer so we can clear our lot. Everyone's just very eager to help us. So that just, even though we weren't living here at the time of the fire, everyone here has made us already feel very included, which is a really wonderful feeling for being a new family here.
yeah. The day of the fire, I was at work back in Colorado. It's going about just like everybody else, just another normal day. And I get a phone call from Jenni, and usually phone calls are a bad thing. And so when I got this call, something didn't seem right that I got a call, so I answered it, and she just told me that the town's on fire. And I couldn't comprehend exactly what she was saying. Like, how is a town on fire? And even then, I was able to go on the internet, and already there was reports, there was news, there was footage, and I remember just breaking into like a cold sweat at work. I wasn't sick, nothing was wrong with me, but I just felt this pit in my stomach because it was her home, and we got married up here, and we visited a good number of times. So I'm not from here, but I've been here, so I know the pain that was happening, like, for her. And I didn't get any work done that whole day. I just kept kind of pacing back and talking to my friends, looking at new news reports. That's the main thing that I can remember about that day.
It was actually when you weren't in the town and you were watching it from the outside perspective, you could kind of see how I would say it was horrifying, because I could see everything happening at once. I was on some type of radio where I could hear the firemen talking about how they were trying to rescue people. I knew that not everyone would come out alive just from what I heard, but in this, even still, I will never forget this man comes in on the radio with a bulldozer going into the fire. He's pushing cars. He's doing the exact opposite of actually what he's supposed to do in his job. And I just will never forget that man. And I did not know what to do. It was so overwhelming. I didn't know how to help. And I just picked that man on the bulldozer and I just started praying for his protection and that he would be able to get through, clear the way for people to escape. You know, and there are just so many beautiful stories in this horrific situation. I think just financially, you know, the cost per square foot of building is really high, and that can just seem like a roadblock for people. I mean, it's definitely felt that way for us. We just keep trudging forward.
Yeah.
And, you know, little things come available, grants and doing work ourselves, just finding open doors here and there. But yeah, financially, it's challenging.
Yeah, I would say the hardest part for me is probably going to be being in the mental state of being aware, consciously aware that I didn't go through what so many people went through. And I'm not going to be able to relate with everybody the way that neighbors who lived here before can relate to each other. So knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to just listen, that's probably going to be the hardest part for me, is just the mental part of coming here and being part of the community, meeting new friends, but knowing there's going to be a big piece of our lives that aren't the same, that you can't relate to.
I would say there's really something special about getting to be part of the decisions made as the town is restarting. There's also something really special about getting to restore something that is so scarred. It's just beautiful to watch even the small changes happen. I think Paradise is still really beautiful. You just have to look at it different. It has amazing canyon views. There's flowers everywhere. You can now grow the best garden. But I think more than anything, it's the people, because a fire didn't change the type of people that live here. The people here are just hands down awesome. That's always what Paradise has been. And so if you want to live someplace with awesome people who want to encourage and help you build, this is definitely a great place for that.
There's still places around. There's still Billy Park right here. There's still playgrounds all over. So there's still stuff to do. There's still people here. And now is a good time because so many people left. The market is ripe for coming back, and those are the people we want to come to, who want to be here. So, yeah.
I think there's a certain, like, more of a homestead feeling here. You have land and you live life outside here, and I think a big part of even coming here was we wanted something different for our kids, and even in just being here 6 weeks, we see that big difference. So it's just, people here want a different life. It's quieter, it's hard work.